There are days in sports when the atmosphere feels electric, when everything surrounding a team suddenly shifts, not gradually, but explosively, with the kind of force that makes analysts pause, fans rise to their feet, and rival franchises reevaluate their expectations. Today is one of those days. The NBA has just released an announcement that sent ripple effects across the league, and at the center of it stands the one player the world cannot stop talking about, Luka Doncic. Before we dive into the details, let me set the tone. If you're watching this, stay with me until the end, because what's unfolding in Los Angeles is something that could redefine not only the season but the future of the franchise. And trust me, you've never seen a storyline like this take shape so quickly. The Los Angeles Lakers, once uncertain and surrounded by question marks, have launched into their season like a meteor tearing across the night sky. A stunning 15-5 start, securing the second seed in the Western Conference, and doing it with confidence, consistency, and a brand of basketball that fans had desperately hoped to see, but didn't know was possible this soon. But the heart of this transformation, the epicenter of this explosive beginning, it's the 26-year-old superstar from Slovenia, Luka Doncic, who has elevated the Lakers into must-watch television every single night. This isn't just about numbers. This isn't just about highlight plays or step-back threes or cross-court lasers disguised as passes. This is about impact, influence, leadership, about a player who walked into a franchise with immense history and immediately took ownership of its present. Just look at the numbers. 35.1 points per game, the most in the league. 9.2 assists per game, fourth in the NBA. 8.7 rebound per game, top 20 among all players. We're talking about historic production. Luka isn't simply performing. He's rewriting the expectations of what a superstar season looks like. And that brings us to today's breaking news. The NBA has officially named Luka Doncic the Western Conference Player of the Week, following a blistering 3-game stretch in which he averaged over 37 points, while guiding the Lakers to victories by double digits. But here's the real story. This award isn't just recognition. It's a signal from the league itself that Luka is now firmly in the center of the MVP race. As of December 1st, FanDuel listed Luka with the third-best MVP odds, trailing only Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Nikola Jokic. But analysts, commentators, and former players are starting to tilt the conversation in a new direction, because what Luka is doing is bigger than statistics. It's artistry, it's control, it's domination. Head coach J.J. Redick, in a moment that surprised even him, called Luka one of the greatest offensive engines in the history of basketball. This wasn't some emotional exaggeration. It was a simple statement of truth, and the players feel it too. Austin Reeves said, "It's impossible to guard him one way. His presence alone changes everything. Opposing defenses throw traps, doubles, switches, and blitzes, but nothing works. Luka reads the floor like a veteran quarterback dissecting a defense. And every possession feels like a calculated attack built on patience, timing, and genius." But with all the success, one question lingers in Los Angeles. Have the Lakers even reached their true ceiling yet? That's where our story gets even more interesting. Walk inside the Lakers practice facility today, and there's a different energy, not loud, not chaotic, but something sharper, focus, belief, and the quiet understanding that this might be the beginning of something truly special. The Lakers are not just winning games. They're controlling them. They're dictating pace, tempo, and strategy because Luka Doncic has reshaped the very identity of the franchise. Let's talk about the system. J.J. Redick, in his first full season as head coach, has implemented an offensive structure built around fluidity and spacing. It's a modern scheme influenced by positionless basketball analytics and the unique playmaking brilliance of Luka. For years, the Lakers struggled to find consistent offensive identity. Now, they have a blueprint, a deadly one. Luka orchestrates everything. He initiates the offense. He collapses defenses. He creates mismatches. He elevates shooters. He punishes rotations. Even when he doesn't touch the ball, his mere presence forces defenders to shade toward him, creating space for everyone else. Players who once felt inconsistent now look revitalized. Reeves is thriving as a secondary creator. D'Angelo Russell is playing with more freedom. Hachimura is attacking closeouts with confidence. Vanderbilt's defense feels even more impactful next to Luka's pacing control. This is the mark of true MVP, not just statistical dominance, but the ability to raise the floor and ceiling of an entire franchise. But let's focus on something important. The Lakers have been winning despite not touching their maximum potential. Austin Reeves said it clearly. This offense can still go to another level. Think about that. A team averaging 130 points, even on a night when they didn't capitalize on good opportunities, is saying there's another gear. That's not normal. That's terrifying for the rest of the league. The upcoming schedule will test them. Toronto, Boston, Philadelphia. 3 environments notorious for intense crowds, disciplined defenses, and physical matchups. These games will tell us whether the Lakers' early season success is sustainable or merely a hot start. But inside the locker room, there's no fear, just hunger. Players trust Luka. They trust the system. And perhaps most importantly, they trust themselves because Luka has given them a structure where their strengths matter. Let's take a deeper look at why Luka is dominating. 1. Tempo control. He slows the game down when needed and accelerates it when defenses collapse. This reduces turnovers, limits opponents' transition points, and keeps defenses constantly reacting. 2. Vision and precision. Luka doesn't just make passes. He manipulates defenders into giving him better ones. 3. Scoring versatility. Step backs, floaters, post-ups, off-balance fadeaways, drives with contact. There's no defensive coverage he hasn't shredded. 4. Basketball IQ. He reads help defenders before they even move. He sees openings before they exist. That's not talent. That's mastery. 5. Confidence and composure. He plays like someone who has already lived through every scenario basketball could throw at him. But perhaps the most fascinating part of this Lakers team is how unselfish they become. Luka hasn't just given them offense. He's given them identity. And that brings us to the emotional core of the story. This doesn't feel like a rebuild. It feels like a rebirth. As this season unfolds, something remarkable is happening. Something that goes beyond standings, highlights, or awards. It's a shift in belief, a shift in culture, a shift in destiny. Luka Doncic didn't just join the Lakers to play great basketball. He came to change them. And he has. He changed the locker room atmosphere. He changed how opponents prepare. He changed how the media talks about the Lakers. He changed expectations. He changed everything. When he steps onto the court, the energy inside the arena transforms. Fans lean forward. Cameras rise. Commentators pause. Because everyone knows what might happen next. Something brilliant. Something unexpected. Something unforgettable. The MVP race is now officially in chaos. Jokic is still Jokic, a machine. SJ is ascending with power. But Luka is the guy who bends the league around him. And the scariest part? He's still getting better. The Lakers season no longer feels like a hopeful climb. It feels like a story being written page by page, game by game, with moments that fans will remember for decades. This isn't hype. This isn't luck. This is history beginning to take shape. And as the Lakers prepare for the toughest stretch of their schedule, one thing's become undeniable. If Luka Doncic keeps playing like this, the MVP conversation might not be a debate. It might be a formality. If you enjoyed this full breakdown, smash that like button and drop a comment below. Tell me now, is Luka Doncic the frontrunner for MVP? Your support helps the channel continue bringing exclusive and in-depth content like this.